incredibly excited about my new album of the 6 Sonatas and Partitas by Johann Sebastian Bach. These are pieces that are a little bit like the Bible for violinists. For us, Bach is maybe the most central part of the repertoire. It's what many of us start our day playing. You know, the first thing you play in the morning is Bach. And it's music I've always come back to. In March 2020, the music world shut down, and like most other musicians, I was sitting at home under lockdown, and one of the first composers I turned to was Bach and the 6 Sonatas and Partitas. It was really inspiring to return to these pieces. This is music that's given me so much over the years, and I think it's very uplifting and can give you hope in a time of crisis like that, where there are very complicated feelings. There is sometimes this image of Bach as being an incredibly severe, austere composer, but actually what I get from his music is quite different. It's very, very emotional, expressive music. Over the years, I've discovered more and more just how alive his music is, that I feel like there's somebody speaking to me through the centuries in a very personal way, but like somehow opening up in his music. And I think it's easy to miss that if you just look at the complexity, at how it's constructed, these fugues and all the technical feats that he does compositionally. But he says so much through it. One of the things that was a revelation to me recently was when I started playing Bach with the Baroque bow. I was always somehow under the impression that the Baroque bow would feel totally different from a modern bow, that would be really hard to switch back and forth. So it was interesting to realize that actually they were not as different as I thought. You can do basically anything with either the modern bow or the Baroque bow, but the Baroque bow gives a certain lightness and buoyancy and a freshness and spontaneity. So if especially in the dances of the partitas, it's easier to create the feeling of upward motion, of kind of the dance feeling. This is music that has really sustained me during the past year. And as I was practicing it and then recording it in the studio, it gave me so much. And I hope that now as I release this album, that I can share this with the listeners and that it will sustain them as well.